Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope everybody enjoyed the weekend and just having a good time. I hope you know that. I'm here. I'm here to do my review for Final Destination: Bloodlines. This movie is 14 years in the making, and I'm so happy this franchise is back. And wow, 14 years without Final Destination. It was worth the wait. But at the same time, I went to go see it this past Friday, and again on Saturday, my second time with a crowd, and just like all I gotta sit down and say is, Final Destination is back. This franchise is back and better than ever. And all I gotta sit down and say is, I really enjoyed this film, and also this is like one of the final appearances of the late great Tony Todd. He basically filmed this movie, this role before he passed away, and rest in peace, Tony Todd. I met him a couple of times in the at the horror conventions, and a very nice guy. Basically, I met him at my first horror convention years ago. One of the greatest experiences of my life. Very nice guy, gentle guy, and very chill back and laid back, and very jokeable, but he loves to talk about movies. I remember one time I had dinner with him and his family, you know, basically, very nice guy, but one thing I gotta say about him, while having dinner with him years ago, he just loved to talk about movies and he just talk about life and all. But one thing me and him had in common was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We love to talk about that movie. I love that movie to death to this day. And good to see him one time as William Burford, the Mortician. And one thing I gotta say about this movie is this movie is straight bloody and gory. The kills were amazing, but the tower scene, freaked me the hell out. And the cast was amazing. But I gotta say one of the MVP title goes to in the entire movie is Robert Benson character Eric. He was like the best part of the movie and all that. I love the tattoo part of the scene. Out of all of them, but the kills was very creative, and it's like, but the opening of the movie is always the best. The music, the soundtrack, the music they pick in this movie, the soundtrack is amazing, and definitely go see this movie if you have a chance. I already pre-ordered the steelbook copy and all that, but definitely go see this movie. The kills were great, but I wish they should never use CGI in this movie. I wish they could use more practical effects in this movie and all that. But at the same time, they was like the kills was like so CGI. But I gotta say, the writing was incredible and all that. The writing was good. The writing was better. And the movie, and this is by far the longest Final Destination movie of all time, because the movie was like 1 hour and 50 minutes. But the writing is so creative. I'm so happy with the creative, because basically, and the movie made a lot of money at the box office, and then basically they made that money back. Basically, Sinners and this movie basically was selling out at the theaters, because I know everybody's still seeing Marvel and all that. Don't get me wrong, I love the Marvel franchise, but it's time, no more superhero movies, people. I'm just getting tired of the superhero movies. It's desperate. Again, basically, Marvel was on top of their game. They were so cocky back then, and they're getting desperate. But the movie, whenever I say about this Final Destination franchise, is so creative. Cause I remember I was like junior high when the first movie came out, and definitely worth watching again and again. And like I say, those kills is like some kills I guess, but the kills so give me squirms. But I love horror. That's what I love about the horror genre, and also that, cause basically I'm so excited that Final Destination 7 is definitely happening, because they made a lot of money. They made their money back, because the budget for this movie was $50 million, and they basically made all their money back this past weekend. But I gotta say the kills were great, and also I really would, like I said before, I really wish they could have used more practical effects in this movie instead of the CG, use a lot of CGI. But I love the tone, movie tribute to Tony Todd, because Tony Todd up here, I just applaud everybody in the theater, just applaud, because the man is such a legend. Because basically look what he did for the black horror genre to this day. we are who we are today as black filmmakers, black horror filmmakers, and we're this and that because of Tony Todd, because he basically broke the barriers for black horror and all that. But it was one of the greatest last appearances, and I know it's small and short, but it was a great appearance, and the cast were amazing, and the writer, like I said before, the writer was brilliant. That's it. That's what part about Hollywood today. We don't sit down and write it like we used to, write the script like we used to, and I highly recommend everybody go see this film. I'm definitely gonna see it. It's definitely gonna be around 3 and all that. I ain't doing too much today. I'm just packing my cleaning up and all that, and packing my bags for this week. I'm going to head to the Texas Fright Minute this weekend. In Texas, I'm going to Texas Fright Minute this weekend. I love horror conventions and all that. Cause I just came back I just did Monster Mania like 2 weeks ago, but now off to another horror convention, and I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see my friends and everybody this weekend. But what everybody say about Final Destination Bloodline, definitely go see this movie if you haven't seen it yet. It's worth it. Don't wait to stream in or download it. Definitely go to the movie theater to see this movie. See it on the big screen. And I saw it in Adobe twice, but it's definitely worth it. And I give this movie an 8 out of 10. And definitely check this movie out. But still, is right up there with Final Destination 2. Final Destination 2 is still my top favorite movies of all time. I know everybody claims the first film is the best, but everybody knows Final Destination 2 is the best one in the series and all that. But that's all there. Be sure you like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.